On the Democrats, New York Times has a story today about Kamala Harris, 104. Most deepest dive I think anybody's done in trying to figure out, is she going to run for governor? Is she going to run for president? They lean into governor. There's a little anecdote in there about how she wanted to go to Wisconsin before the special election of the Supreme Court, and the Democrats there said, don't come. I don't know if that's true or not, but interesting if true. Sean, where are you? Is she going to run for governor, president, or neither?
So I had an advanced copy of that book Fight by Jonathan Allen and Amy Parents, and I know Megan had him on the other day. I've got him coming up, and I read through it. If she ran for Dogcatcher, she'd lose. It is so bad when you start to read how horrible of a candidate she was, how the staff infighting, the inability to I mean, I really don't care what she runs for. I mean, her decision making, her staffing are atrocious. So go read. And again,
Yeah.
two other reporters writing this, not me. She couldn't run for anything and win.
Dan.
Shout out to Jonathan Allen and Amy, because I read it this weekend too, actually, and it's a great book. I do not think she'll run for president. I think if she runs for governor, it will not nearly as easy as she thinks it will. And I would, if I had to bet, I'd bet she loses running for governor for the reason Sean said.
I agree with both of you entirely. And I will say again, her big weakness is she does not like to make difficult decisions under pressure. And deciding whether to run for governor is a big decision, but how to run, because she's going to be challenged. What's her message? How does she explain why she should be governor of California?
Can I
Going to
make
be,
one other
yeah,
point? We've talked about this tangentially in the past. I honestly say this, like, I mean, I know that Doug Emhoff is a sort of accomplished attorney, and so I clearly, he can make some money, although his but
well, that story, the New York Times story says he makes 6 million a year, which
right.
which is a
That's pretty
lot for a
good.
lawyer. A
But he
lawyer.
also makes six. I mean, again, it's when your wife's a attorney general, senator, and then vice president, you tend to get some good paying clients. But I do wonder, to that point, what does she, if she doesn't, I mean, this goes into your calculus where you say, Mark, we talked about this the other day. It harkens back to a story that 10 years ago, somebody told me that, could you encourage so and so to run? And I said to them, if someone doesn't want to run, no one can encourage them to do it. You either can
Totally,
jump on
totally.
the bandwagon or not, but like, it's a gut issue for someone. I want to run. I don't want to run. I want to be senator. I don't. In Kamala, I kind of go the opposite way for the first time. It's like, I think her answer is, well, then what else do I do?
Yeah, no, she'd have to figure it out.
Good
She's used
call.
to being in an elective office, but I mean, if her friends are being honest with her, they're going to say what Dan said, which is you can run for governor of California, but you might lose, and that would be not just embarrassing, but like existential destabilizing.